What's up, everybody, and welcome back to more RollerCoaster Tycoon. You like it when I get all deep like that? Oh, yeah. All right, so we've run up against the clock here quite a bit. It is already April. We still got a little bit of time left. Not too much time, but enough to build a awesome roller coaster. Ratings are plummeting just a bit there, but we have well over the park value we need, so it's time to have a little fun. So let's go ahead and throw down, I'm thinking a stand-up steel coaster. We have all the coasters unlocked. And before I get into that, I guess I should tell you what this is. And this is, I had to build a couple of roller coasters off screen. These are not built by me. That's why I didn't show it. They're just custom builds that were already in the, or not custom builds. They were already in the game. So this is one I just kind of plopped here. Same with this guy. This one is not built by me, and the reason I did this was because my park value was starting to plummet a little bit by at least a couple thousand every month, and I'm not really sure why, so I built some rides, and people started getting on again. Another thing I'm noticing is that I'm having to really drop the prices quite a bit in this park. I don't really know why. For example, you can see there's just not a lot of people in line here, and the price is already at $1.50. Which is pretty low considering I built these in other parks and I was charging $3.50 or $4 and people were happily paying that price. My guess is that it was because I turned on an admission fee at one point, and these are some of the guests that were lingering around from that. So what I've been doing is basically just going around and dropping the prices on things. I don't think anything is over about $2.50. But we have a little bit of change to work with, about $15,000, close to it. So let's go ahead and build something, shall we? I'm thinking this is a pretty good spot to start it. That'll give us plenty of leverage to build, the track all the way around. So we're going up. Up we go. Where it stops, nobody freaking knows. Let's see. We're going to go to the left. Okay, we can't do it quite like that. That's not going to work out. We'll do a little spinny thing. In order to keep it from being too intense, we shall rise back to the top. Got to keep that intensity low. Let's see, can we do loops on this guy? Now, it looks like we have not unlocked the loop, which is something you'd have to unlock through the ride improvements. Just in case you didn't know. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. So we're just going to do another little spinny maneuver. We're going to go right down the same side. I'm actually going to attempt to make this thing rideable. And that might give some whiplash. No, my rings have broken. All right, that's at the same height, but it should make it given the momentum of this side. Considering we plummeted from 30 or 23, that should be just fine. Take this guy underground. It's quite a lift, but you know it'll be all right. Just got to trust me. Actually, you probably shouldn't trust me. I have quite a bad record of causing rides to not be very rideable. This is not something we want. We want our rides to be rideable and enjoyable by all. By everybody. Okay, how high did that go? How high can you go? All right, that's probably not going to work. Instead, lower it down. Nope, that's not going to work either. Go ahead and start rounding off the top. All right, that should have no problems. No problems. Not making any sense right now. Too busy trying to build this dang thing. Let's go up for another hill. Into some more awesomeness. Here we go. Another little plummet there. likely gonna, well, considering it's a little bit lower, that usually indicates to me that it'll be okay. Actually, it's not really that much lower. So we'll just take it up like this. We'll round it off right about now. And we'll drop her down once again. Into an epic finale. And we're not going to do the slopey thing. We're instead going to give a few turns. One too long. Probably going to need to make this a little bit longer. For the sole purpose of giving us enough space to slow down. S bend to the right. And we need another S bend to the right. I have a really bad time lining these things up, don't I? All right, we got a space for a break, too. Sweet. That thing's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Oh, sweet. So we can put the entrance right above that hill. Let's give her a little test run, see how it turns out. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of vandalism in the park, which doesn't make sense because I have so many police officers. Like, I have them patrolling very, very finite areas. But that's something I'll have to fix. Let's see how our park value is holding up. Oh, geez, we don't really have to worry about it that much. It would have to drop literally $11,000 around about. Oh, yeah, I made it up that hill, no problem. So it looks like I could actually stand to go all the way up when I'm trying to do what I was doing. Let's see, underground. No, not underwater, underground. I'll have to keep that in mind. When you're looking at the heights, you can actually bring it up and possibly above what you had it at least for this coaster. Still should hold up just fine, though. This thing's too intense. I don't even know what to do. Very nice. If this thing were to crash, that would be pretty nasty, because they're going pretty fast right in through here. But these long bends should save us. Yeah, I'm hoping that last bend there is not too much. Oh, God. Oh, that is bad. That is really bad. Okay, the bends. The bends are not going to cut it. These bends. I'm thinking probably has a lot to do with these. But you know what? Let's start over. Now that I know what I know. Oh, yeah, we got this thing. The wall belly. Let's build one of these. There's not really much to build, so I'm going to throw down not a custom one. So you guys can see what it does. It's kind of neat. It just rides down the track, it goes up, and then it comes back down. Gets launched out of the station. We're going to build the line directly above, right here. This might be an alternative to the shuttle loop. You never know. Could make for a pretty good alternative. Trying to determine where the best place to put this line out is going to be. Probably somewhere right in here. Right over in here. Yeah, we'll stick it right. Oop, nope. Right there. Go forth, Warbelly! Yoo-hoo! Oh, Jeebus. Mighty fine. Yeah, we're not going to charge that much because we want people to actually ride it. What's the excitement rating? That is what we must know. Not too bad. The nausea is pretty high, though. We're going to have a lot of people puking. We're going to have one dedicated handyman for this spot. And you... Oh, geez. We have another crashed roller coaster. What is with all the crashed roller coasters in this park? Roller coaster 6 has crashed. 24 people have died. Jesus. I've lost so many people in this park. It's freaking ridiculous. And apparently we can't stop the ride. So these people might also be in danger. Hopefully not. So you've killed, I believe, 44 people in this one level. Huh. Oh well. The maintenance people will deal with it. Yeah, there we go. Now I can shut it down. Just going to shut it down for a little bit and then we'll reopen it. Let's make sure that we have inspections down. Ah, that might have been the problem. I typically turn my inspection time on roller coasters to 10 minutes to make sure that there aren't any faulty problems within the ride, because that's what kills people. All right, let's stick a coaster over here. We're going to start this guy over once again. This whole time I am building my elite roller coaster building skills. Not really. Not very good at building these things. But we're going to have fun trying. That's the point, you know? That's how it goes in school. You get credit for trying. Yeah, we're not going to build it too long. I don't know why we're following this guy. I don't want to know about your secret life and love affairs and such. That's not what I need to know. And we're going to take it a little higher. And we're not going to do any crazy turning on this one. So we can actually build something quality. And I need to figure out where we're going to take the path. Yeah, a little bit tighter than that. So something like this. Awesome first hill. For the first hill, I'm not going to take it too high. Let's see, how is the park value doing? Still hanging in there. Probably because I built that new wall, Billy. People are already forgetting about the fact that 44 people have died in this park. I don't know if I'm just getting unlucky or if I'm doing something wrong. I may never know. The world may never know. I'm going to build my typical coaster track here. I'm going to have to test that out beforehand, make sure I can actually get up that hill, but based on what we did last time, we should be fine. Gonna have one little drop there. I'm gonna go into another plummet. One of these days, I'm going to build a really cool coaster and people are actually going to ride it. And it's going to be glorious, I promise. It's going to be a glorious day. All right, so that's about even. We can ride in here, we do some brakes. Not sure exactly what kind of speed we're going to need on those brakes, but we'll find out. Okay, we're going to have to make this even shorter. I think this might be a one-track coaster. Okay, so here we can make another line piece. Hopefully those brakes will slow us down enough so that we'll be okay. Something in my room is beeping at me. I am frightened. I don't know what it was. Could have been my laptop in my bag or something. The world may never know. I'll probably know, but you guys won't. That's a pretty cool coaster. It's got some dips, dives, and dodges. Let's see what it does. In the drive. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be a one-track coaster, so we're going to have to make the line incredibly short. Sometimes that's just the name of the game. Oh, geez. It's not going to make it up that hill. Oh, my God. Nope. Not quite. Let's see. How are we going to fix that? I for sure would make it. Okay. Here's one thing we could try. Instead of having this, well, I'll come back and delete it in a moment. Let's see, that puts us at 27. Actually, it doesn't quite put us at 27. But that should put us at 27. And now we should be able to delete this piece. Come on. Line up my track. Would you people quit bugging me? I'm trying to build awesome roller coasters for you that'll probably get you killed. Yeah, I must have just had a lot of momentum on that previous ride, because I even think it's going to make it up this hill now. This hill is going to be too big. Wish I had a booster. Don't have a booster, though. What to do? Okay. Let's try. This is the name of the game. Trying to get this thing to work. See, is that lined up? I do believe it is not. That is lined up, however. Let's see if that will give it enough momentum to get it up the hill. Just short. There we go. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll see. If not, I'm going to have to rebuild a lot of stuff. So it's good to keep it simple. There's no easy way to go about building these things as far as I know. Maybe there's a mod or something that makes it easier, but as far as vanilla game goes, I don't think there is. So this is what we got to work with. Come on. I believe in you, awesome coaster. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, I didn't build a lift hill here. Oh, it just barely made it over the hill. Come on. Make it to the lift. Yes! There's no way this can be too intense. It slows down all the way at the top of the hills. And we even have a break here. So come on. I believe in you. I even put a break there. Okay. I have one other idea. As soon as this gets to the top, just to be safe, I'm going to put a crank. Same with this one. Just to be safe. Because it was kind of creeping there. You know, it was real close. So just to prevent accidents or anything weird from happening. Because that's another thing I've noticed. Some of my roller coasters in this park have been getting stuck. Maybe Katie's World is just cursed. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it. It's really odd. And there it goes. Come on, coaster. How are you doing? Yeah, see, I'm barely getting people in line, and that's friggin' 50 cents. Yeah, this coaster, you see how it got stuck there? This happens all the time, and I have to close it and turn it back on. I think that's the third time that's happened. This one actually got stuck as well at one point. Another very odd occurrence. It got stuck right here at the beginning. Okay, time to open this guy back up. Nobody remembers what happened on this ride. We'll even drop the price. Don't worry, I got my shit under control now. I would say this is actually a pretty mellow roller coaster, considering how close I cut it on these peaks. There's no way this can be too intense. Oh, nice. The excitement's still not very high. I don't know. Still have not quite cracked the code on building roller coasters. Maybe I'll do a little bit of research for you people and figure out some techniques for building them. And I can show you those in a later episode. Because I remember back in my prime years of playing this game, I could build some pretty mean roller coasters and have people ride them. I had one that had a series of 3 rings, basically would have a loop, and then it would have another loop going through that loop above it, and then another one going through that loop above it. I called it the Olympic Rings, and it was, I think, like 0.5 away from being too intense to where people wouldn't go on it, but they still went on it, and it was glorious. That was definitely the coolest coaster I ever built. All right, so we'll keep prices around like $250. People should get in line for that. That's kind of what I've been keeping all my coasters at. People getting in line for this now, I see. That's good. A few of them, not too many, but a few. Keep inspections high. Keep our inspections high on this one, too. All right, let's do a little bit of cleanup. Well, my park rating is still high, so I guess people kind of gave up on the whole vandalism mess. Let's just take a look at my park rating, though. Oh, yeah, 31,000. We're doing just fine. I don't need to worry about anything. Oh, and thanks to the commenter for telling me that building extra paths actually confuses them. This is something I did off camera. But it actually confuses the guests even more because they just kind of walk back and forth and they don't know where to go. It's better to build lots of paths that are just 1 by 1, I guess you could say, rather than 2 by 1. Yeah, we'll just say that. I'm just going to have this guy walking back and forth on this path. And nowhere else. Because that shit is gross. So you haven't got a police officer patrolling right here. Why are you not preventing stuff like this? Come on. Do your job. I don't understand what's beeping at me. I don't know if that's in the game. I don't think it's in the game. It's probably my laptop. I probably just didn't turn it off. The phantom beep. I'll turn the price down on this guy a little bit. Come on, people, get in line. That is what I want for this world. The people to just get in freaking line. People seem to be liking my coaster. They're getting in line now. Makes me feel good inside. Let's see what other crap we can put into the park to bolster our ratings before the end. Before the end times. Are any cool river rapid ones? Let's build a custom river rapid. That could be interesting. They're pretty easy to build because of the turns. I'll just plummet right down. Give you a few waterfalls. We'll wrap it around this way. Get a little too close there. kind of building all sorts of craziness on this. Get rid of these trees. Was it too high? Oh, gonna have to go one back up, make a little turn. Nice. We're exactly where we need to be. Some rapids and some whirlpools. Actually, here we're just going to turn into the station. Looks good to me. Unfortunately, we're going to have to put the entrance and all back here. But that is okay. We're not going to make the line too long. Make it pretty short. We'll just extend this guy out. And we'll go ahead and give it a test drive. See how it does. There she goes. You don't want to make these rides too long because they're very, very slow. Slow rides are bad because we don't get as much money from them. And people start to get annoyed from standing in line. People get annoyed from sitting on the ride too long. These guests are impossible to please. Just bouncing along. Probably put a little bit of a minimum wait. Set the minimum wait to 10 seconds so these guys don't get too close together. We're not trying to play bumper boats here. We're just trying to get some money and not kill anyone in the process. I wish you could like drown people in the actual rides. That'd be interesting. Unfortunately, you can only do that in bodies of water. Oh, I can't drop him in that water. Lame. Fear the God Claw, for you shall die today. She'll put you over here so I can actually see you. Oh, help me, I'm drowning, blah. Yes. Watch as my park value continues to rise, even though I've killed 45 people now. How is this guy doing? Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. 15 excitement rating. Come on. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. 15 excitement rating. Come on. 15. 1 5. That is the number we want. 1 and a 5. 1 and a 5. 1 and a 5. Come on. Come on. Why won't you do it? Why won't you give me the rating I want? All right. 3.49, close enough. Let's go for it. It's only about 12 off. Not too bad. That was pretty close. Yeah, sort of. We'll keep costs low. Come on, people. You know you want to ride this. You know you want to ride this at $1.50. You don't want to ride that at $1.50, then why the hell are you even here? Why don't you just go home? Yeah, you. Go home. Screw you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. Fine. How's the wall belly doing? Woo, there it goes. Oh, yeah. That's a cool coaster. And it's making everybody puke, I'm sure. They're complaining about the disgusting state of my paths. So many people right over here that paid for my overpriced umbrellas. I don't really care what you people think. My park value's really high. Rating doesn't matter. Now, this is what matters. I only got a couple of months to go. Let's see how far we are into August. Okay, we're towards the beginning of August. What else can I make? No reason to put more food down. We got plenty of food. Could build one of these. Suspended ones. Let's build us a suspended coaster. But where? I don't really want to buy any more land, so All right, let's stick it kind of right over. No, that's not going to work because I'm not going to be able to get to the entrance very easily. Clear out some trees, maybe put the entrance over here. Yeah. Oh, 12 on the water slide is not returned to the station. Probably because they're all stuck at the damn top again. All right, this thing is out of commission. We're done. We're done. You keep getting stuck. You done it to yourself. Must be the custom build. It must not work entirely properly. Or maybe that's just the type of coaster. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. Pretty please. Pretty plocks. With sugar on talks. Going up. Going up. We're just going to keep it nice and simple so people will actually go on a ride. This is nice when people ride my things, you know? That's all I wanted in life. Is for people to ride my rides. That's not good. Let's go for this kind of a thing. Is that whole thing really in the way? Or is it just part of it? Yep, that whole thing is in the way. So here is what we'll do. We shall instead make a little bend over here, and we'll make our first drop at an angle. I just take this thing all around. Actually, we're going to run out of money, so we probably shouldn't take it too far. Here's an idea. If I can actually pull it off. That's the real question. Kind of get it to follow this other coaster. Might be kind of cool. And we'll just kind of give it some basic dips and dives. Keep it nice and simple. People don't get freaked out. Because we know how they do in this game. Now let's do a little more dipping here. We can get the level a little bit lower before we come across this coaster. I want to be able to turn up here. Something like that. Oh, crap. We're about to run out of money. Looks like we're not going to be able to finish this one, folks. Yep, we got no money. I didn't make quite as much money on this this park for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, well. It was worth a try. Basically, what I wanted to do was just kind of loop it around back over to here. That would have been kind of cool. But I don't think we're going to amass enough money in the next 2 months to do that. So, go ahead and dump it in the trash. So we'll just do a little bit of spring cleaning and we'll put down some basics just to try to get our value up a little bit at the last second, see how high we can get it. How high can you get? How high can you get? Let's put it down over here. Eat my potatoes. Eat my potatoes. Right now. You must eat my potatoes. Hey, you. I know you want some potatoes. Well, here's some potatoes. I think that's enough potatoes. They're going to get sick of them pretty quick. Oh, yeah, we got a full line for roller coaster number 8. Oh, yeah, how do you like just barely getting up that hill? Bet that's thrilling. Hmm. Hmm. What to build? What to build? Got a log flume. Is there potential to drop one of these down? Get rid of some trees. Just keep deleting trees all over the place. Oh, God, we have another crash coaster. What is it with this thing? I do not know what is up with this park. But people just keep dying. That one's been around since the beginning, too. I swear. They're just doing everything in their power to keep my park value from going up. Those bastards. How dare they? Maybe we could stick this in this corner. I'm not even worried about that coaster. Those people can just freaking deal with it. That's what you get for dying. That's what you get, maintenance, for not doing your job. Actually, nothing is going to happen to you because I'm still going to be paying you that $50 per day or whatever it is that I pay you. I think it's like $50 a month or something. It's really cheap. I don't know how these people do it. It's slave labor. That's okay. I make more money. That's what life's all about, right? I'm just kidding. That's not what life's all about. Or is it? Or is it not? This thing is not going to fit anywhere. Oh, this one's kind of long and funky. It'd be great if it would just fit somewhere along here. But it won't. These customs hardly ever fit. And so much for that. Could build a custom. Check at the time. All right. Let's build a small custom. It's not going to make the turn. Have to raise that up for him a little bit. We can actually get up that hill. Why are you so high? We'll keep it short and sweet because the people really don't like waiting in line for these. All right, we'll go ahead and turn it off, turn it back on, and we'll set the maintenance time once again to 10 minutes. That really seems to be the key factor. If you don't set your maintenance time higher, then it's going to get pretty bad pretty quick. Short and awesome. It's not a lot of special things you can do with this coaster, though. It just kind of goes up and down, and that's about it. Now let's swap these because I just want to connect this right up to the exit. Hoopla. Yeah, we're just going to do it like that. No, not one of those. Nah. Yeah, actually, I had the right one. Never mind. Right about there. And set this guy to 10. Go ahead and turn it on. Come on, people, get in line. Step right up to the log flume 1. Enjoy some watery shenanigans with your friend Nevs. This path is pretty gross. I see what you guys are talking about. Where the hell are all my maintenance people? Why have they all disappeared on me? Why? Why, maintenance people? Why? All right, we're just going to set you in that tiny little area. You got your work cut out for you in that small spot. Just constantly cleaning up puke. Whenever it says they're complaining about the paths, it's usually in just one little spot. And once you clean that, the park value will shoot right back up. Yeah, my park value took a little tumble off the cliff there. But the value is going up. My rating is actually what plummeted, not my park value. Oh boy, you let your balloon go. I'm gonna pop it. God just popped your balloon. That's what he thinks of you. Just watching people enjoy the log flume 1. That's a pretty good hill. It almost made it up the second hill. Almost. It's a big hill. Definitely have to build more of these. Excitement is reasonable, but the nausea is low, and that's what counts. We don't want to make these people sick because they all have the weakest stomachs in the world. Makes you wonder why they're coming to an amusement park. But you know, we're not here to ask questions. We're just here to take money out of your pocket. Yeah, I should probably set up a maintenance man over here. That might be a good idea. You never know. It was just a thought. Yeah, you got your work cut out for you too. I'm just going to leave you right there. This park's pretty jam-packed. Like, there's not a whole lot else I could build unless I bought more land, which I could do, but we're already so late in the game, it's just no reason to do it. Yeah, this one's doing pretty good. The line is short enough that people aren't going to get angry. Let's reduce that wait time again. I don't think it's going to cause a problem. So basically, as soon as it's loaded up, they will leave the station. Get people in the door quicker. Since we have a bunch of stationary cars, I don't like that. I want at most like 2 or 1, not 4. Pop! There's so many balloons, and I hear people puking everywhere. Gross. I saw that guy puke. We got so many cleaners. So many handymen. So little time. Oh man, we're in October, people. Get ready for the balloon let going madness. It's going to be great. Oh, it's going to be great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, pissed myself. Not really. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad to see people are getting back on this coaster. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. But we have managed to kill something like 45 people, including the guy that I drowned. Pretty good. See, it's a pretty good turnout. Considering we still over doubled the amount we needed. It's the most successful theme park of all time. Roundabout. Give or take a few. Give or take all of them. Got jumping fountains. Never really did look much at the scenery. These actually will increase the excitement of your rides if you build a bunch of scenery around your rides. One way to do it is just to spam trees, just all around it. As far as I know, that will actually increase the excitement rating in a very easy manner. If you want to make it look good, there's plenty of ways to do it. Do it. I like these fountains. Let's see if we can plop some of these down. They're pretty cool. I'll show you guys some of that. There he goes. There he goes. You can just watch that thing squirt. There he goes. It is squirting everywhere. So much water. People are going to get soaked. That's why they have the umbrellas out. Not because of the actual rain. That'll make our park look nice and sexy. Here it goes. Very cool. Oh yeah, they're all going at it now. Almost halfway. Let's throw down some other crazy scenery. What to build? Build some water fountains in the water. Don't want to build too many. We'll probably end up blocking these guys. Let's not build one there. Let's build one over here and over here. Some ancient Egyptian scenery. Could throw some of that down. That doesn't really fit in with what we already have. I'm digging the water effects. Let's do some more water effects. Got to be on level land. Some simple stuff. Gonna throw down the same scenery everywhere. Huzzah! We'll increase the value of this ride a little bit. Give the people on the train a little something to look at. Whatever happened to our train? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I just hadn't seen it in a while. I want to make sure it wasn't stuck like half my other rides seem to be doing in this park. Checking the time. Oh man, it's the 19th. Won't be long now. It's a water wonderland. Little unisex minions will really like this stuff. They're going to get soaked here right at the entrance, though. Hopefully they don't mind. It's probably a hot day, so they probably don't mind. They probably don't care at all. I'm going to get rid of that one so they don't get stuck. Oh, Jesus, the 23rd. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Quick, throw down a pyramid. Before the end times. Except there's nowhere to put it. These things take up so much land, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't even fit it over here. There's just too much going on. Though I would like to try. We're going to have to expand this guy out. We're going to have to raise this land just a little bit. Again, be really careful with this tool because it will cost you a lot of funding. And you don't want that. So something like that, perhaps. Oh, man. Shit is in the way. That was a tree. That roller coaster is still in the way. Oh, well. We'll just throw down some of those. They're pretty cool. My scenery is not looking too great. It's just kind of all in one spot. But you know, it makes them happy. That's what counts. Make the crowds happy. Sing a happy, 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 happy song. Sing a happy, 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 happy song. Anybody remember that one? Old school. Super old school. 90s kids will remember. Oh shit. It's about that time. It's the end times. Prepare yourselves. The end is nigh. Get down! All right, there it is. You've achieved your objective with a company value of $21,094. Enter my name into the scenario chart. TehNevs. There we go. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to share it with your friends, rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to click on these balloons, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.